did? I went to go to a doctor. I went to many doctors. So that's always best advice. Go to many doctors. But it's good to know some advice, from someone like, who's experienced something, if you're experiencing something similar, whatever. Do what you gotta do, be responsible. But yeah, it could be vitamin deficiencies. And mind you, everything that, like, if you take the vitamins, right, whether it be iron, vitamin D, vitamin C, whatever it may be, right, just remember it takes time. That's the biggest thing that you have to keep in mind. It takes time. It does not happen overnight. It could take a few months. It could take a year. It takes time. But just know that it will get better. I can't stress this enough. You have to hold on. You have to keep hoping and push through it. Push through it. You have to grit yourself through it, because I'll tell you, while I was going through all these symptoms, I still had a job. I still had to go to work. I had to do my best to function in society, so to speak, to basically just to be normal. I had to basically play being normal, even though it didn't feel good and felt horrible. But I had to put food on the table, so to speak. I needed to work. I can't just sit there for over a year just doing nothing and waiting to recover. I'm not fortunate enough to be in that situation. I am poor, so I have to work a lot. I have to work for my stuff. I don't get the luxury of being able to do nothing. That's a rich man's type of problem, not mine. I get to just go back to work regardless of how crappy I feel. But that's in the past. I don't feel horrible anymore. Not to that point, not to that extent. But I don't know, just a lot of stuff happened, and the sickness and stuff, and it gets to you. It gets to you. Some days you're just wondering, like, why am I even here? What am I doing? What's going on? Why doesn't my body fight back even harder? And mind you, the body does fight back, but it's COVID messed us all up. Are the ones that it affected real badly. Whether you realize it or not, it did affect you. It's just a matter of just taking care of yourself, and that's probably my biggest advice. Just really take care of yourself. Make sure you get enough vitamins and minerals from the foods, and whether you need to if you need to supplement, consult with your physician first, right? But do what you gotta do to make sure that your body is at peak condition for your age. Because everybody's, depending on your age, the body's gonna be in different various stages of how well it'll combat things. But I don't know, that's just my advice. Just take care of yourself. That's all I gotta say. Just take care of yourself. Make sure you're doing good, you're healthy, both mentally, emotionally, physically, all around. Just overall good health, right? Because I'll tell you, sickness is not fun. It sucks. Whether it be a common cold, whether it be COVID after effects, long term, short term, regardless, whatever it may be, it's not fun. Wow, that felt like an eternity. I'm not gonna lie. That was just not even 15 minutes, right? Well, since I have this much time, I will talk to you about something else. And I feel like it's a perfect, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say it because I think I'm wrong. I think it's juxtaposition, or I don't know, whatever it means, the opposite. This is a perfect thing that is the complete opposite tone to what I just mentioned. And this is something that I did a podcast on before, but that was a long time ago, back when I was a much younger man. I am a slightly older man. But that is relationships, relationships, love, however you want to call it. It's tough in this world, at least for me. I don't know about other people. I guess they have a lot of luck. I do not. I do not have such luck when it comes to relationships. Yeah, how to explain it? It's just I feel like women just don't find me that interesting, which it's fine. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and to be quite frank, most people around me aren't my cup of tea either whatsoever. I mean, maybe a decent person to talk to, decent woman to talk to, that's about it. But other than like going steady for like seriously steady, that's a different story, man. It's tough. It's tough because I'll tell you this much, and maybe some of you single guys can relate out there, but I feel like almost every single woman that's around is like they all have kids. They're all single mothers, like almost every single one of them. And if they're not, then they're like really young, and like either too young for you, which again, big no-no, but still they're too young for you, or they're too young for like they're not mature in that sense. Like maybe they might be like in their 20s or whatever, but they still act like they're teenagers, you know, because they're just emotionally and mentally they're just not there yet, you know. They're not at that higher bracket, right, of maturity. And everyone's different. Just I've met plenty of adults, full-on adults, they're like 30, 40 plus, and they still act like idiots and little kids. And I've met 20 somethings that are like fucking mature as shit, right? So it's not just the age, but typically speaking, you know, with a little bit of life, most people generally they mature a little bit at least, right? But it's tough, man. It's tough. I'm over here just trying to, you know, live my life, right? That's what we gotta do. Live our lives to the best of our abilities. And I don't know, it'd be nice to have a relationship because I never had one. That's the thing, I never had one, so I kind of want to get at least some experience, at least just so I could be like, okay, I know more or less what to expect and whatnot. All my friends have had it. I have a lot of friends that are married or have been married, you know. So it's like, I feel like I'm kind of missing out on a pretty important part of life. Not that I have to have it, but it's just it'd be nice. It'd be nice. And I'll tell you, I will say this: I have met some women that I was pretty fond of. You know, like I thought to myself once or twice, maybe thinking like maybe we could do something, make something work out. Not that I ever went out with them, but it's just you know, there's some women you meet and you get to know them like just as friends, of course. But you know, you start thinking like, oh, maybe I could see myself kind of maybe going for it and trying to ask them out on a date. You know. Just do something traditional, right? Like just like go to the movie, see a movie that maybe we both want to see or something, or go to a park. I don't know. I'm kind of a little bit old-fashioned like that. Like I want to enjoy time with the other person, with the woman, right? I want to enjoy time with them, talk to them, have fun. Just go somewhere where it's like a nice open place, you know. Maybe have other people there. Just so everybody is comfortable, right? Just so that we can just talk it out, or I don't know, just date, right? Just get to know each other, have some fun, have some laughs. You know, maybe you could, I don't know, for all I know, she could be interested in skateboarding. I like skateboarding. I haven't done it in a while, but I have a longboard, and that'd be fun. Or if she's musically inclined, like she sings, or she plays guitar or bass or drums, whatever, or keyboards, piano, that would be awesome. I'm musical. I'm musically inclined. I freaking love that. That's what I studied. That's what I got my degree in, music. So it's like, yeah, that'd be great. I definitely love a musical woman. That'd actually be my preference. Or if she's into like similar music that I'm into, like, you know, I'm into a lot of different types, so it's not like it's very specific, but it's just, you know, some of my interests. Alternative rock, post-grunge, grunge era stuff. I mean, you know, basically 90s to like 90s grungy stuff to like late 90s early 2000s to mid 2000s alternative rock kind of stuff. That's just some. Like that's kind of more of the stuff I listen to, but like I listen to a little bit of everything, classical, jazz,